this right here. These are the Sennheiser GSP 370s. The folks at Sennheiser sent them over to me so I could check them out, and I've been using them now for the past 2 or 3 weeks as my main gaming headset while I get myself acclimated to Warzone, because Battlefield 5 is dead, unfortunately. And I got a lot of good things to say about these headphones, and maybe a few things that aren't so good. First off, let's talk about the build. It's all plastic, which is fine because that keeps it light. There's nothing here that is really... It's premium, as they say. Sennheiser makes great products, and these things are no different. They feel really good. The clamping force is not that bad. The ear cups maybe could be a little bit bigger on the inside, but you've got this sort of suede-ish feeling thing on the insides here, as well as a leatherette here. I'm sure these are replaceable. And then with glasses, they don't bother the glasses at all. So you just got to move them around a little bit to get your ears comfortable, and you're ready to go. It's an over-ear headphone. It feels really good, and the build quality of this sort of gunmetal gray and black is thankfully very ungamer-like. Yeah, there's no RGB on this, no nothing. This is their I guess this is their middle-of-the-road line of wireless headphones. This is $199 new. But I got something special for you. I got another one. Sennheiser sent me an extra for me to give away to one of you. So there'll be instructions down in the comments below to know how to enter to be a part of that giveaway. But yeah, honestly, Sennheiser sent me 2 of these things so that I could give one to one of you. Otherwise, the build is great. I mean, this is sort of rubbery. This microphone is gigantic, but it feels good. I got a sound test coming up in a little while. I think it sounds okay. Some of the sound tests that I heard in other people's reviews were not quite as good as what I think I was hearing in my sound test. It has a couple of controls on it. It has right here this volume. This is a giant volume knob. And it has little detents in it that sort of go back. It's a continuous scroll knob, right? You just keep going like this, which is fine, which is cool, except for the fact that it seems you have to crank it a lot to get the volume to go up. That's my one complaint. They also have this tiny, tiny little switch. Now that turns it off. Turn it on, and then you can go over, and there are some lights that tell you how much battery life is in there, which I haven't figured out the lights yet. Micro USB port here for charging, which in this day and age you'd like to see USB-C, but the silver lining is that these headphones, they say they have 100 hours of battery life, and I can honestly say I've used them for 2 or 3 weeks. I've never charged them. I took them out of the box, never charged them. In fact, I looked at the software that comes on the PC, still 80-something% battery life. Just absolutely crazy. And I play probably 15, 20 hours of games a week. So, yeah. That's pretty wild. There's nothing at all that you can complain about with the build quality. Nice soft padding up here. They aren't heavy. They don't create any hot spots on your head when you use them. Now, the question that you probably have is, how do they sound? And I'm going to tell you, they sound really good. They sound really good. I was using them mostly on the PS4, and they're very, very simple to use when you do that. They have a dongle that comes. You plug it into the USB. You select this as your audio source for both input and output, and you're good to go, which is really... Not too many things are that simple in this world. Now, I would have liked to have had on the PS4 a little bit more control over what I could do with this, but that's not really something that happens on a lot of headphones, so I'll let it slide. As I said, the PC side, they do have some software that you can use to adjust some things, do some EQs. The thing that bummed me out the most is that I was really excited. I saw a side tone button in the software, and when I went to click it, no side tone. That button is grayed out. And I love, if you've watched my videos about gaming headsets, you know that I love side tone. I'd like to be able to hear what I'm saying back in the headphones so I don't feel like, especially with these, they get such a good seal that you feel like you're just talking inside of a can. It's not really that great of an experience. The side tone, unfortunately, doesn't work. I think that's reserved for the GSP 670s, which are the bigger brother to these. You get control over 7.1 surround sound and a few other things. The gaming software is not the most in-depth that I've used, but then again, when just plugging it into the PS4 and using it without touching any of that stuff, these things sounded fantastic. They are built to last. See? No problems. $199. It's a good price for these. You're getting something that's a little bit better quality from a little bit higher end company than a HyperX or somebody like that. The Corsair Voids are probably a competitor to these. I like the look of these, and from what I've heard, the sound of the mic is, well, they sound different. I don't know. I'll do a little mic test right now to let you guys know what this one sounds like compared to a couple other ones.
This is a microphone test at the Sennheiser GSP 370. Let me know what you think down in the comments. How does this microphone sound to you? It sounds pretty good to me. But I'm anxious to hear what you have to say down in the comments below. Right now, for your listening pleasure, I've got the Sennheiser PC37X from Mass Drop, just to give you the sense of what another Sennheiser microphone might sound like. This microphone probably sounds better than the others. This doesn't have side tone either, so I can't hear it. This is just a straight up 3.5 millimeter into the computer, so that's how I'm running this right now. It also has volume on the sides and a lot of the same features that the 370 does, but it's a wired headphone, and probably sound quality wise, maybe just a little bit better than the 370, but they're very common. Hey folks, I just wanted to take a second and show you some of the software that comes with the Sennheiser GSP 370. You have a voice enhancer here, which is off, and then warm, and then clear. So that's what these sound like. Here's off, warm, warm, and clear. It was a clear day. It was a clear day as I spoke into this microphone. So there's that. Off. Now you've got a gain adjustment, as you can see here. You've got the side tone, which is grayed out and not functional, which is a bummer, and a noise gate, which should capture. Basically, a noise gate is it only lets sound through after a certain threshold. So that's the noise gate. Got the. And if you see there, I had the gate pretty closed. If it's all the way up, it's really closed, and you have to be really loud in order to get sound through. Now there's a noise canceling function here that's in the software, but unfortunately not functional for these headphones, which is kind of a drag. And then they've got some presets for flat, music, esports, movies. I tend to just run flat. That's just the way I do it, but you may prefer something else. And then overall volume is here. Again, here's the battery indicator, the 56% battery. I think I left these on for the past 2 days. So yeah, it's the battery life is for real. They claim 100 hours of battery life, and I can't say that they're not getting it. So
overall, would I recommend that you get these Sennheiser GSP 370 gaming headphones? Wireless, 100 hours of battery life, really great sound, kind of anemic PC software, doesn't have all the features that I like, but you might not care about something like side tone, and they're just really a nice headphone. Really a nice headphone. So would I recommend it? They're worth what they're asking for. If you love Sennheiser, you'll love these. If you do get these, you won't be disappointed in the sound. I can guarantee you that. You might be disappointed a little bit in the mic or the software or anything like that, but the sound and the battery life. These are probably the best, like, sit on your couch gaming headphones that you're possibly going to get, because you never have to go and dig around for that cable that you always put away somewhere that you think you're going to have, that just, you know, you can't remember where you put it, and you're in the middle of the game and your headset's dead. With 100 hours battery life, that's likely never going to happen. Yes, I like them very much. Could they be better? Yes, but the basic performance, sound, super solid. Super solid, and I'm very, very excited for them. They're probably going to be my living room gaming headset from now on, and so that says something, right? Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. I'm anxious to talk about the Sennheiser GSP 370s gaming headset, and if you wanted to own a pair but not have to pay for it, enter the contest for this pair. All the stuff that you need to know about the contest is down in the description below. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. My name's Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. So honest, it hurts. Until the next time, I'm out.